Hey ladies and gents, if we have any. So I was at Dollar Tree today, ran in there real quick, and I was looking for some more footballs because I was almost out of footballs. And my Dollar Tree for the first time was sold out of the footballs I usually use. So I have a couple left, basically. I was down to one of each of what I usually use. So I usually use this one and this one. And I had one each left, but they're sticky, but that doesn't matter. But that was all I had left. So I was like, I need to get some more. And they were sold out for the first time. So I know some people say that they're sold out all the time at their store, but this was the first time I have run into this with my Dollar Tree. And I have like 3 Dollar Trees nearby. So I may go tonight to a different Dollar Tree if, excuse my M&Ms, if this doesn't work like I'm hoping. So this football is a slightly different size. So it's not going to fit on the, hold on one second, let me turn this on. It definitely doesn't fit on the 30-ounce tumblers. It's not tight enough for sure. And I think it's going to be too big on the sippy cups. But I did get it in the 20-ouncers. And I don't have any of those up here. They're all downstairs. It did go in the 20-ounce and the low balls. I'm trying to see if I have any. I'm up here in my disaster area of a craft room. And I don't see any of those size up here. They must all be downstairs. Or they're in a bag, which is also possible. But anyway, I figured we'd try it. So I've got this one. These are the ones that have the tails on them. From Dollar Tree. In the same aisle. And I'm going to take the tail out. Now this, my understanding is perfect if you're using 1/2-inch PVC. And I use 3/4 inch, like 99.9% of the time. So I'm going to have to make the hole a little bit bigger, I think. But at least it would already be there. We'll see. So I'm just going to try and I'm just twisting this to kind of break the glue that they've got in there already. And then it pulls right out. And so then you can see a little bit of the black still in there, but that's okay. So we're just experimenting. So I think if I was using 1/2-inch, let me see, I have one that's 1/2-inch. This was on a 1/2-inch from a prior experiment. So I think the 1/2-inch, you'd be fine to basically just put it right on like that. So if you're using 1/2-inch PVC anyway, on your turner, that's a good solution because now it's done. Just glue it on and you're set. If you're using 3/4 inch, I was hoping that there'd be a way to just kind of extend it without having to like make a whole new hole. Like I was thinking if I could just get it started, it would just kind of extend itself maybe and follow that path. I don't know if I'm staying on screen at all. So that was still a little bit easier than just doing it from scratch. It's not quite as far in. But it's to there, so if you're putting a 20-ounce on it, you should be okay. So that was just an experiment. Then the other piece of this I've seen, and I haven't tried it, is on this tail piece from these same footballs. If you're using a rotisserie motor that's already got a rod on it, and your rotisserie rod is like this, and you're trying to figure out how to go from this to your footballs. I've seen several other methods. I've seen people just put a screw in it and screw it tight. That's what I had done for a while when I was using my rotisserie motor. I haven't been using my rotisserie motor in a while. I had a hard time with that. It just didn't stay. But what I've read, what I've seen is that if you take this, look at the black on my hands from that rotisserie motor, plastic piece out from inside this football tail, and I'm not sure how easily it's going to come out. Probably if I had like pliers up here, it would have been smart. I do have backup. So I'm going to take these things off. Don't need those. And I'm going to try and just cut that little part that had some glue off and see if I can pull it out the other end. All right, so this might be harder than it looked. But I did already do one. The other one was much easier because it was actually already falling apart when I bought it. There we go. So it takes a little muscle, but it's doable. All right, for the sake of time, I have one that I had already done. So this was from the same football. It just, or from a different one, but same thing from Dollar Tree. So I had managed to get that plastic piece out of this one. I don't know if you can see that. But when you do, the rotisserie rods fit right in. Excuse me. So now you've got it. This end would go into my rotisserie motor. This end is going to be perfect to take 1/2-inch PVC. So again, this was my sample one that was on half that we tried putting the other football on. And the 1/2-inch, no, maybe not. Let's see what happens with the 3/4 inch. Okay, no, so 3/4 inch PVC goes on it. So even better. So then it becomes perfect for the 3/4 inch, and it's going to spin. So if you buy the footballs from Dollar Tree, you get potentially your football and your rotisserie cover all in one $1 purchase. So that was just a quick experiment with me kind of moment to see if it worked, and it looks like it does. If you can get this plastic piece off, I would recommend some pliers to pull on it, but if you get that clear plastic piece out, you'd be good. So there you go. If you're using a rotisserie motor instead of like a PVC cap onto a synchronous motor, and you're trying to figure out how to go from this rod to your football effectively, there you go. Quick and easy. As always, let us know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments below.